2019, at a San Diego Comic-Con presentation, Marvel confirmed that Doctor Strange and Thor would be returning to the screen with solo sequels in Phase 4. Among the more exciting news to the lineup was the third solo comeback for Scott Lang, the hero known as Ant-Man. Ant-Man 3 has already began filming, but it will take a while until we see the movie in theaters. The release date of the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania was pushed back from February 2023 to July 2023.
No.
Recap. In November 2019, The Hollywood Reporter published the news that the director of the first two Ant-Man movies, Peyton Reed, will return for a third solo flick. But the Ant fans still had a lot of questions waiting to be answered. Are Hope Pym and his wife Janet Van Dyne also returning back? Luckily, in December 2020, it was also confirmed about the returning cast. Unlike the previous movies, which had 4 or 5 screenwriters, for now the only credited screenwriter is Jeff Loveness. Paul Rudd was also involved in the screenwriting process, so he could easily be returning as a co-writer in the credits too. As we mentioned before, Paul Rudd and Evangeline Lilly are officially returning to their title roles as Scott Lang, aka Ant-Man, and Hope Van Dyne, aka the Wasp. Along with him, other cast members who will be returning are Michael Douglas and Michelle Pfeiffer as Hope Pym and Janet Van Dyne. Also, Scott's daughter Cassie Lang will be back, although she won't be played by Avengers Endgame's Emma Fuhrmann. Instead, the star from Big Little Lies and The Society, Kathryn Newton, will play the role of Cassie Lang. Newton confirmed that the MCU's version of Cassie will have a super-heroic future in store. "I'm going to do my best to be the best superhero of all time," she said. Since the first two Ant-Man movies didn't do well at the box office, the third movie could have a bigger success, as it was announced that a major villain from the comics will appear in it. The villain will be played by the Lovecraft Country star Jonathan Majors as an alternate version of the iconic villain Kang the Conqueror. And because it is unlikely that the combined power of the heroic family will be enough to defeat Kang, there are rumors about Majors returning in future Marvel movies. But for now, we would like to share with you everything we know so far about the upcoming movie. Release date. This is the disappointing part of the Quantumania. It's going to take some time before we see the movie on the big screen. The release date has officially been confirmed to be Thursday, July 28, 2023. Initially, it was supposed to be released in 2022, but unfortunately, it was pushed back for another year. This doesn't surprise us, since the pandemic caused a massive shakeup in Hollywood. Although these scheduling changes could be due to worries about an inevitable strike from the workers' union, it is also possible that Disney wants to remove their blockbusters from 2022's likely chaotic early months. Warner Bros. Has its DC film schedule expanded, which could cause a crowded superhero landscape. The principal photography has been completed, which the director Peyton Reed confirmed. The star Paul Rudd also confirmed on Instagram that filming was getting closer, and along with the director, they revealed that the same revolutionary technology will be used in the production process. Instead of using large screens that display high-quality images, the cutting-edge method has been incredibly useful since the travel restrictions remained because of the pandemic. The release date and the logo were seen in the recent Marvel's clip that celebrated cinema, which was featured on a lineup with titles like Captain Marvel 2 and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. These movies will arrive before Quantumania, which will keep the fans satisfied until the Ant-Man 3 finally arrives. Cast. It is confirmed by Disney that Paul Rudd and Evangeline Lilly will return to their title roles as Ant-Man and the Wasp. Lilly has said that with this movie, everything clicked into place for her, unlike before, when she couldn't fully understand her character. Dr. Hope Pym and Janet Van Dyne will be played once again by Michael Douglas and Michelle Pfeiffer. Actor Jonathan Majors is set to be the major antagonist as Kang the Conqueror. They're Greek, Major said of the Marvel movies in an interview with Variety. The size of them, the things they're dealing with, the idea of fate and fantasy and future and legacy. Also joining the team is star Kathryn Newton as Cassie Lang, which she will replace Emma Fuhrmann. Peyton Reed will finish off the trilogy as the movie director, following the first two movies where he had the same role. Michael Pena hasn't been confirmed yet as the hapless sidekick Luis. The actor told Coming Soon that he hopes that he will be asked to return. Lawrence Fishburne and Hannah John Kraman could also return as Bill Foster and Ghost, based on how the Ant-Man and the Wasp ended. But it is also something that hasn't been confirmed yet. A big cast member reveal was Bill Murray, who told the German newspaper Frankfurter Allgemeine, "You know, recently I made a Marvel movie. I got to know the director and really liked him very much." Of course, he was talking about Peyton Reed, even though he didn't specifically mention him. A cast member that won't be returning is Abby Ryder Fortson, who played the role of Cassie in the first two movies.
Hope!
Story. Although Marvel tries to prevent major plot leaks, we would like to share with you the plot theories we know so far. We don't know exactly which character Bill Murray will play, except that he was cast as a mystery villain. Evangeline Lilly revealed in an interview that Quantumania is the best one yet in the series so far, so at least we know that we should expect something good from Marvel. Jonathan Majors briefly appeared at the end of Loki as He Who Remains, who created the Time Variance Authority to prevent multiverse war with other Kang alternatives. But in Quantumania, the character that he'll be playing will be a different version of the villain. He told Games Radar, "The character is different, so you move a different way. My psychology has shifted because of the character. He's just a different guy. We aren't sure if this version of Kang will premiere for the first time in the MCU, or if, similar to how the Avengers Endgame time traveled, he will come out of the quantum realm. What's certain is that Ant-Man and the Wasp will have a hell of a fight. Hannah John Kamen's character might possibly be back, which was suggested in the mid-credit scene in Ant-Man and the Wasp, when Scott was trying to help his new ghost friend by harvesting energy from the quantum. There has been a hint of the villain having a connection with the Ant-Man's world, with Loki's episode looking at a giant yellow jacket helmet thrown away near Kang's void. Hope Pym designed the yellow jacket helmet, which the businessman Darren Cross used it against him. And as we didn't see the suit go giant, it leads us to question ourselves whether the inclusion of the helmet in Loki is indicating an event yet to be explored in Quantumania. Maybe Kang could have Hope Pym in sight, as Pym particles made time travel a walk in the park in the Avengers Endgame event. The arrival of the villain might be a catalyst, as Scott trains his daughter Cassie in size manipulation, and the character eventually could become a superhero named Stature, which will continue on to join the Young Avengers.
Are you okay?
On a related note, tell us down in the comments below, what are your thoughts of the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania? Also, what do you think about Kang's role in the movie? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you would like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.